And we'll start with questions in the room. We can go with you, Lizzie.
Hi, Lizzie Vetrano, ESPN. First, what are your sensations after tonight's game?
Disappointed. That would be the word.
And what went through your mind during that first VAR check?
I just thought that if there was a million referees in the world, 1,000, just a million less one would have made that call. I just thought that, every other referee would have awarded the goal. They looked like there was a player in a position that could be offside, but he wasn't in the play any at all. So I thought the goal should have stand. Thank you.
Coach Andrea Yanes for Deporte Total USA. I wanted to ask you about that because it was a rough decision for you guys. And you guys had 3 opportunities in the first half, the one on the post, the goal. How did that affect your players and your game plan for the second half? That's a rough decision. And do you have something to say that in Inter Miami goal, they didn't take as long to check for the review if the ball was out? Thank you.
Again, just looking at the replay, we thought the ball may have gone outside for the Inter Miami goal. It's just one of those things. I don't believe that any decision should be wrong. I think if you have VAR, you should get it right. But I'm not saying the referee was wrong, because he could have been right. I'm not a referee, I'm a coach. But those were disappointing decisions for us.
Coach from the Gleaner, I would say you played well in the first half, prevented some of the things you wanted to. However, in the second half, fell a little bit flat. What are some of your strengths and weaknesses where you think you can work on moving forward to the next game?
Well, now that we have played against the Inter Miami team, it's easier to plan. I thought even after we went down 2-0, we came back and could have played very well after that, I thought. But then again, maybe Inter Miami has taken their foot off the gas. I'm just happy that the team was able to give a good account of itself. We're not overawed 2-0. We haven't given up. We're going back to Jamaica to rest and wait on them to come down there.
You showed a lot of threat on the counter attack, especially in that first half. Do you think that'll be a factor as well in the second leg, or do you think they're going to sit back there and you're going to need the crowd to get behind you and really go at them?
We didn't play on the counter. We were playing in transition, but there's a little difference. Because even if we are up, we won the ball up the field, we play the same way. I thought they are susceptible to that quick transition play. They were. I think that won't change when they come back to Jamaica. So we'll be in more familiar territory. I think the game is not over.
Hi, Coach Safadine, USA Today here. When did you find out that Lionel Messi would not be playing in this match? And is there any disappointment in not being able to face him?
We didn't come to play Lionel Messi. We came to play Inter Miami.
And can you explain just the kind of joy and the celebration that you guys had, when that goal was scored before the VAR, and what it took for you guys to kind of snap back out of it, I guess, after?
Yeah, we thought it was just reward for the way we have played. Put Inter Miami on the defensive whenever we were in possession, very quickly, rapidly. We had rapid players. So we thought it was justified. We would have missed about 2 chances before that we should have actually done better with. But these are young players. The average is 20.2. They'll make mistakes, but they'll learn from them and come back.
Coach, 876 Stream, Jamaica. For the match next week in Jamaica, the National Stadium is almost sold out. Do you think this can give Cavalier an advantage for the second leg?
Well, we know what we have to do. Usually when you only have one choice, it's a little bit easier. We have to score the first goal, so we know that's what we have to do in Jamaica for the second leg.
And also, a quick word on Ainsworth, who recently made his Reggae Boyz debut against Trinidad and Tobago. If you can just quickly speak about his performance tonight.
Well, he's only 19 years of age, would have played over 100 games for Cavalier senior team, and would have probably scored about 12 goals with about 30 assists. He's really phenomenal as a player. Very unassuming, lightning quick, good technique. He's growing. I think he'll become a good one eventually.
Coach,
Stan from the Haitian Times. What were your setbacks going into the game?
I didn't have any setback. We were prepared properly. We had all our players fit. If there was a setback, I thought our fitness level dropped when the second half started. Probably from disappointment more than anything else, because we thought we'd gone in with a lead. But after that, I think we pick it up again and tried.
Coach Speid, Juan Carlos Guerrero here. Looking the stats, when you are a team with less possession, less chances to goal, how can you win matters in the game? How can you win spaces? How can you grow versus against teams like Inter Miami? Thank you.
You wasn't watching the Liverpool game. They only had like 25% possession. That's not playing the game nowadays. Most of the successful team have just a little bit less possession. Is really what you do with the possession is important. I think we did well with our possession. I probably think we had a good amount of shots. We're not worried about the possession. We will defend and then play in transition when the opportunity arises.
Coach, going into the second leg, what can you tell your players are very young players, but what kind of encouragement you can give them going into the second leg?
Well, let them moan and feel dejected for a while. It usually helps. And we'll give them the day off, and when we go back to training, we'll pick it up from there. I can assure they will be motivated for the second leg even by themselves. They knew there was a missed chance for them to do something extraordinary. It didn't happen today. There's still a chance coming up next week, Thursday.
And one more question for you. Ian Frey is a Jamaican player playing on Inter Miami. What are your thoughts on his possibility playing for the Jamaica Reggae Boyz team?
I'm not coaching either the Reggae Boyz team or the Inter Miami team. I'm only concerned about Cavalier player right now.
All right. Thank you, everyone. That concludes the press conference for Cavalier FC.